This just in. Tingo MSF Event Coverage. Hey everyone, this is Tingo, welcoming you to an event coverage episode. This is my first one, and I'm going to go over the Agatha Harkness event in the MarvelStrikeForce.com Milestones page. Now, there is a solo milestone, Bewitching Sorcery, going on, and that's an energy spend event. I do want to bring your attention to something before we go into that. Every day out here, there is a solo event for winning a blitz battle with any character. It's worth 50 points. You only need to score one win to claim the milestone. This is a daily milestone in the event store, so if you leave the event store open, you'll be able to get this every single day. That will send 100 energy, 1 premium orb, and 150 ratings tokens for the Mojo Mayhem Battle Pass objectives to your inbox in-game. You'll have to claim it. As you can see, I've already claimed it today. But that will pop a message into your in-game inbox with these rewards. So back to events. There is the Bewitching Sorcery solo milestone event going on, and this is the energy spend event that was mentioned in the blog post for the Agatha Harkness unlock. And so in order to do this, it's gonna be a 2-day recurring milestone is my guess. In the past, when they've done these with the web store, if the event lasted for 10 days and they had a 2-day milestone, it would be a recurring milestone, much like your milestones in game, very similar. So we will likely have, if I were to guess, 5 of these 2-day milestones in the web store. And these run concurrently. This all happens while you are on the game and playing the game. This site is being updated constantly. You're going to want to go to MarvelStrikeForce.com and click on the store or the milestones. You're going to want to link your account. You'll need your player ID, which can be accessed in your player profile, and you'll need to generate a one-time code, which you can generate in the settings page in-game. In order to do that, you can link then to here, and you'll be able to access different store, and we'll let that load real quick so I can kind of show you what that looks like. Sometimes there are different offers here. I won't go into it very deeply. There are some different offers here, and sometimes they're exactly the same as what you can see in-game. Not all offers here are the same as in-game. If you're into offers, go for it. I'm not. So, milestones. Back to the Bewitching Sorcery. So we're back to the energy spend event real quick, and basically for every energy that you spend, you will get 1 point here in the 2-day recurring milestone. Now, they say in this milestone, every 2 days, in order to max it out, you're going to need 5,700 energy spent every 2 days. I'm not going to do that. I would need a lot of cores to spend on this, and I'm just simply not going to spend that many cores to refresh my energy over and over and over and over again. If you do, you will notice that Milestone 3, Milestone 8, Milestone 13, and Milestone 18 combined will give you exactly 1 more Occult Hex Orb Fragment. So there's a maximum of 5 orbs that you can get out of this if you're going to get it every 2 days, 5,700 energy spend. And that's, again, it is between the ISO 8 and the regular campaign energy. So that's nice, but it's not worth it to me to go that far. So in this case, for me, it's going to be kind of a bonus stuff is bonus stuff thing. There are a few other things that you can get here. Looks like a training materials orb, milestone 2 orb fragments, and those are the purple Blitz Origin Gear orb credits, so you can get the purple gear. I don't really need that. If you do want to shoot for something that would actually help you during this event, anything beyond Milestone 8 would be very nice, but I'd say shoot for Milestone 13. That's my professional opinion. I'm probably not going to hit Milestone 13 at any of these times. But when you do this, you'll basically claim each and every one of these as you go along. It will keep track and send all of these web store, web milestone rewards into your inbox, one for each one that you claim. So I did just want to point that out. Again, this is nice because with the daily web reward, which is what I started this video off with, you'll get an extra 100 energy free a day. So, you know, kind of a bonus stuff is bonus stuff thing, and that extra 100 energy can help you go along with this. So just keep that in mind. I just want to come in-game and show you the last two pieces of the milestones for Agatha Harkness. Milestone number 1 that we're going to go over is Arcane Witchery. This is the spend power cores portion of this. You're going to need to spend 1 power core to receive 4 points. And in order to max this out, you'll need 65,300 points, which means over a 10-day span of time, you'll need to spend in excess of 16,000 power cores in-game. For me, that's just not possible. I'm not going to be doing that at all. So the way I will be using this particular milestone is I'm going to spend power cores as I usually do in-game, which is to refresh energy and refresh ISO 8 energy, and go from there. I'm not really going to go out of my way to try and hit the gigantic numbers that are needed to get anything out of this. But this is one of those where I'm just going to continue to play the game the way I play it, and whatever rewards I get for this milestone event, I get. To borrow mobile gamers vernacular, bonus stuff is bonus stuff. So you can get a few occult hex orb fragments here, and a few other types of orbs. This is regular Doctor Strange, who I've long since had maxed out. But it's, you know, this is going to cost you, if you want to get all the way through this thing, this is going to cost you a significant amount of money just to get the power cores with which to go through all of it. And then it's going to cost you a ton of time to spend all those power cores. So be advised on that. One thing to be clear about is this does kind of tie into the web store milestone event that we talked about already. So every time that you pay 50 cores, pay 100 cores, pay 200 cores to get more campaign energy and ISO 8 energy during this event, you'll not only be spending that energy to get the web milestones, but those core spends will be directly translating into rewards here. So something to keep in mind. They do sort of loosely work together, but really it's not going to be enough for most of us free-to-play players to actually really advance what we're trying to do. You know, or advance rosters or go a lot further in unlocking Agatha. And finally, the milestones section, Witch's Coven, and this one is the actual Occult Hex Orb opening milestone. Open 1 Occult Hex Orb, receive 132 points, and you will need 12,280 points in order to finish this one, which means you'll need to open exactly 94 orbs by the end of the event. So 9.4 orbs a day over a 10-day event. If you're like me, your blitz rotations are averaging roughly 1,800 occult hex orb fragments, which means getting 9.4 orbs a day just by pure blitzing are pretty much out of the question. I have a life, so this isn't going to be grindable to finish. There is some orb fragments that you're going to get depending on how far you go with the web milestones, and there's some orb fragments that you're going to get depending on how far you go with the power core spend milestones. But other than that, it's really going to be kind of rough just trying to finish this out. This one, again, you're going to need to buy orbs likely to finish if you want to finish this out. They're right down here. Milestone 34 is 30 Agatha shards, so if you really, really desperately need it, you know, that's one to target. I'm thinking, based off of what I've seen, that this is not going to be too difficult to get here. Milestone 27 mathematically shouldn't be a problem. And then based off of all of the orbs you will have, you should be able to get her unlocked. A 3-star unlock is not out of the question. Free to play over 10 days really should not be a problem. But you are going to have to blitz. It's going to be kind of grindy to get there, but you should be able to do it. If you're going to want to go 4-star, that's going to be a stretch. 5-star is going to be money, just guaranteed money. So keep that in mind. One last thing, I did want to circle back to the web store component. I mentioned the web milestones. Whenever you claim a milestone reward, pops up in your inbox. I've got the last 2 days worth of the Energy Blitz one sitting out here. They last for 7 days in your inbox. They do expire though, so make sure you claim them before the clock runs out. I haven't claimed them yet, simply because I like to bank up a bunch of energy and then do a gigantic energy spend without spending cores 1 or 2 times a week, because every single day you get 100 and you'll get a little over 300 free energy every day if you time it right and make sure to redeem all the free energies. And I like to spend 600 energy a day, and that's pretty much where I stop. I may increase that now during the Agatha Harkness event just to see how far I can get, with the web milestones, but I don't really expect to play that much differently there. I don't want to just spend cores to spend cores, and I don't want to spend energy just to spend energy. A lot of the rewards in the web store milestone really don't look great to me. I will not hit the final milestone 18, which had, I believe, 1 teal raid gear orb. That'd be very nice because I'm working towards Dark Dimension 5, but I'm not going to hit that, so I'm not really going to try to save these and, massage my way around in a 2-day event to get as far as I can and try and hit 5,700 points there. But just wanted to show you this as well. This is what it will look like every time you claim a reward. It will send you a message here. So you'll see the 18 milestones in the web milestone event. You'll have to claim each milestone individually, and you will receive an individual message in your inbox for each claimed reward. So that's how that works, in case you haven't used it yet. Again, pretty simple. You go to your player profile, you'll type in your PID, that's your user ID there in the game, and then you'll pop over to settings here, hit get access code. You'll reveal the code, and that'll give you a one-time PIN, and that'll help you get logged into that website. So that's how to do it. Thanks for watching this very first of the Tingo MSF event coverages. I hope to be doing more of these in the future. Any feedback on how this went is very much welcome, and appreciate you watching the video, and enjoy the event.